We all came together over the same fiery hate for this single person who continuously found their way into a place they shouldn't be. Placed at a location that would build this flame, but also a place where children go to play. Now, all being individual people, our paths had a connection. A fork in the road to either choose the left or right side. I took the left for an adventure as well as everybody else but one. Going right, you chose the path less traveled by, but if you went on this adventure, things would have been different. But before our paths parted, we all walked a few miles hand in hand. Our hands were all hot with the heat coming from our steps. This other girl, whose path didn't intertwine with ours, found her way onto it, but we all pushed her out. This connection was and is something that locked as soon as our eyes locked onto each other. Spending the day in the same place but separate towns. The 5 of us were separated 2 and 3, but 4 lived in the same town. I was the odd one out. We separated the 2 and 3 for the educational paths. Streamwood and Bartlett, different towns holding 5 different people. We spent our after-school time at the park. We talked about this girl who was ruining a relationship and none of us were letting that go. As the sun fell in the distance, the 2 had a place to be, but the one whose path went right instead of left didn't want to continue. So there was 4. The 2 had a game to play in, and the other 2, with big hearts in their bodies, attended and cheered from the stands. Ever since that one night under the stadium lights, our paths have stayed creating the same stories and the same adventures. One path has gone away for a different lifestyle and education. She wants to teach children. Her beautiful soul strives to love and inform the future of our planet. The love this woman holds is enough to wrap around the entire world and then some. Her adventure is 1 hour away, but so close enough for her love to reach us 4. Another Streamwood path stayed but didn't leave, but has taken a path for nursing, helping those who are in a position where they can't help themselves. She will take care of them and nurture them back to health. She's a girl who doesn't really know who she is, but I know she's destined for greatness. The sparkle in her eye provides an adventure that she will never forget. I wish to be able to walk hand in hand with her through this. The final path has stayed with me, close enough to be in the same building for almost 8 hours. This girl has been there for me as long as I could remember, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I've learned how to be strong. This girl has been my rock when no one else was there. I'm glad to call this girl my everything. Within the past year, I've made the best connections with these strong women. I could never forget them and the impact they've contributed to my life. I could never forget them, and I would never want to. They show me the true definition of friendship.